Yes, congratulations are indeed in order to Liverpool. Anfield came alive yesterday with glory once again, as in fact Liverpool Football Club were crowned Premier League champions for 2020 for the 2024-2025 season. Simply phenomenal achievement. I think it's about 15 or so points clear of their closest rivals and about 4 or so games to spare. A campaign that has captured the imagination of fans worldwide, showcasing dominance, determination, and dazzling football. Today, ladies and gentlemen, we have 3 brothers in the United Kingdom who are still in celebration mode. We have Big D out of Silk Radio, the boss man there. Morning, Big D. How you doing?
Why, I'm here still drinking champagne, man.
Well, it's afternoon time in the UK, so it's not too bad. It's not like 6:37 as it is in Jamaica. It's 12:37 where you are. Congratulations, sir.
Champagne with orange juice.
Okay, all right.
Champagne with orange juice.
Okay, no problem. We also have Seleckta K, who's also a member of the Silk Radio family. Seleckta K, morning. Congratulations.
Thank you. Good morning to you as well.
Thank you very much, Seleckta K. Now, I'm a little fearful because my good friend, who I introduce next, he has always, over the years, been pulling all kinds of pranks on me and jiving me when Manu is not doing well. Can you imagine what I will now have to suffer now that Liverpool has won the Premier League? Good morning, Robbo Ranx. How are you, sir? Hey, Robbo. We're not hearing Robbo Ranx right now at all. We get back to...
You can hear me now? You can hear me now?
I am hearing you now, Robbo. How you doing, bro?
Good morning. Long time I haven't spoken to you. How's up there on your perch? Are you still on your perch?
Yeah, pretty much. I could say that.
Okay. What's the view up there? 20 kilometers down. I think I see the same. My vision is about the same as yours. 2020 now, right?
Yes, sir.
and Richie,
yeah.
Richie, guess who won the line? One of your supporter and Man U biggest supporter, man.
Who's that?
Daddy Ernie.
Daddy Ernie?
Daddy Ernie, man.
Hey, Daddy Ernie, my bro, how you doing?
Richie B, what's happening, Richie B?
Thank you for joining me because I don't know how the hell I was going to manage with 3 Liverpool supporters against one Man U supporter this morning.
Richie B, don't worry about them. They're getting excited because they win 2 Premiership trophy. Don't worry about them.
The war start.
The 2 liquor trophy.
Yeah.
The 2 trophy. The 2 Premiership for them get.
I never understand why the trophies are diminished down to 2. When the fact of the matter is, English champions 20 times Liverpool. English champions Manchester United. When Manchester United need to speak about winning the title, they always bring in this 20 times. So now we are equal 20 times. Let's add your European trophies against it. Now who's got the little trophies?
Nothing to do with European trophies. This is Premiership, Robert. Don't switch it.
No, it's the champions of England.
Huh?
It's the champions of England.
Yeah,
good morning, Ernie. No, good morning, Ernie. Good morning. Put your glasses on as well. Put your glasses on as well. And make sure you've got a stable ladder to come down. Okay?
Robbo.
Talk to him, Ernie.
Before we go any further, let them know where we was on Thursday.
Oh, yes. I must say, big up Ernie. Daddy Ernie, even though he's a Manchester United supporter, he's a very good friend. He took me to a gathering of some of the finest journalists and broadcasters in black media. The Blacklist Awards happened on Wednesday night at the Emirates Stadium. Wow. And I must say, as a team that's about to finish runners-up, what a wonderful stadium. We were there, over 1,000 people of straight black excellence from journalists who are involved in TV, radio, podcasts, all lining up to receive their awards. Celebrities like Idris Elba. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to call him a celebrity. Richarlison from Tottenham Football. Is he a celebrity? Because I saw him getting beaten up on the pitch yesterday. But there was lots of footballers in the house. And it was a great occasion, and congratulations to all the winners. And it's something maybe one day, Richie, you'll be able to come over to the UK and broadcast alongside, because it's about black excellence. And that's what you are, my brother.
Yeah, that sounds like something that I'd definitely be interested in. So let me ask Seleckta K, what does it feel like your team has won the Premier League in such a dominant fashion? What is the feeling like, Seleckta K?
To tell you the truth, because of what happened in the 2019-20 season where we won it, but it was during COVID, we couldn't get to celebrate with our fans. This one feels a lot sweeter because, one, we've tied up with Man United, who's our enemy, and also on top of that, we got to celebrate in a big fashion yesterday with our fans. So it felt nice.
Must be a good feeling indeed. Big D, you generally talk a lot about the players. Which are some of the players that you think were standout stars during the season this time around?
Well, you don't know, it's on the one for me, and Salah, you know. Salah is my king, you know, from long time.
Yeah.
The king. Always want him to win the Golden Boot. Always.
Mm-hmm.
And my heart going out to Gary Neville as a Man U supporter. Lick the nail, the hammer upon the nail yesterday when he said Liverpool is the best club in the country over Man U.
You mean at this time?
So Ernie,
all the time?
Ernie don't want to admit it, you know, but we always beat Ernie and always win him money. Always.
I was quite okay with if you were saying at this time, but then all the time now, Ernie, we have a little problem with that now, don't we?
No, listen. I just want to go back. I just want to go back to Robbo, right?
Yes.
Right? Because we was looking on the Premiership trophy on
Wednesday.
On Thursday night.
Oh, Thursday night. Yeah.
Yeah, and I only saw Liverpool's name on there once.
That's all you do, man. Yeah, once. Big up Jenny. Big up Jenny as a Man U supporter.
I tell you something. Man United's name is etched on that trophy more times than any other Premiership team, and that was obviously the dominance of Man United. And I respect Man United. I have 100% respect for, even though they're rivals. I respect them because to be a champion, you have to run your football team like a champion, the attitudes of champions. But times have changed, Ernie. You don't have that. It's people that rest on their laurels, the players that you bring in, the managers that you bring in, they're just not championship. And you can look at teams like Newcastle, you can teams like Aston Villa, the attitude of the manager, the attitude of the fans, and the attitude most definitely of the club are like champions. Manchester United still run like a circus, and it's going to be more than 30 years if you don't get your act together that club, that institution comes back. I don't think they come back.
I'll ask Ernie to respond.
Come back for a long time.
I'll ask Ernie to respond, then I get a comment from Seleckta K. Ernie.
Yeah.
You heard Robbo? It's like
he heard everything.
All right.
He's on the floor.
All right.
No. Well, okay, listen. I would just say, obviously, they're a bit of rival of mine, Man United, but I would say what Robbo is saying is 100% right. Right now, they're in the basement. They're done. They're not. I don't even see. I know it sounds bad. I don't see them as a challenge. I'm looking at Arsenal and Manchester City. Man United, they're finished. The stadium's falling apart. They got rats in there. They're done.
It is.
Hey, Richie.
If I knew this was going to be so,
Jamaican people know that when it comes to English Premier League, you know, is diated. You know, this man Seleckta K, when Liverpool lose a match, he upset when I call him, this. And I said, just easy, it's just I lose. No, he take it serious. Robbo take it serious. Take it as a Jamaican.
Hang on, Big D, you're glossing over what Seleckta K said. When you go to Manchester United Stadium, there are rats. running
All
around
over the
the
place.
seats.
Let us switch the focus a little bit here, Robbo. how
75,000. You still get over 75,000 people in there, though.
75,000 people plus 75,000 rats.
yeah.
That's up to 150,000 bodies.
Yeah, that's good. When to kill.
Robbo, what do you think
Yeah.
was the sort of the defining moment of this incredible season? The point when you felt this title is definitely ours.
I think there was 3 games that, to me, I felt Liverpool would go on to win the season. And it was as early as the game we played Chelsea. Chelsea had just spent well over 500 million on players. And they were looking like, with the new manager who's got a style and a way of playing very close to Pep Guardiola, of this expansive but controlling football, that if we couldn't beat Chelsea, it would have made a lot of people a bit nervous about Slot as a manager. I think that was his first test. So the game where we beat Chelsea 2-1 at Anfield was one where I thought, okay, he's passed the test. He made certain changes in the game. The second significant game is wiping the floor of Manchester City. That's when I knew. Because as I've said before, to be a champion, you have to kill the champion. And when we wiped the floor of Manchester City, and that Brentford game where the Albatross Nunes scored 2 goals, that was it. I was convinced we were going to win the league. I knew there was no comeback from Arsenal, because we've been there before where Vincent Kompany bags a goal. You know your chest plate is on the floor. You're not winning that trophy. And I knew from the Brentford game, Arsenal knew they weren't going to win the league.
Yeah.
City was out of it. The league was ours.
Big D, how much credit would you give the coaching staff and the management for Liverpool's consistency and the success they've had this season?
100%. Only one thing I have against him, he don't play KCR. KCR don't get to play the Italian player. I asked Robbo why our manager don't play that player, and he's a good player, but I don't know if Robbo have an answer or Seleckta K have an answer. Why that player only get a thing two time he play?
Well,
and he just sit down on the bench.
We have this is my opinion. I believe Seleckta K might disagree. I believe we had a problem during the running of the second half of the season where we didn't sign Salah. We had to convince Salah to stay. Even though he wanted to stay, the club wasn't convinced. The only player that could really remove Salah out of that position was Chiesa. But the form that Mohamed Salah was putting up, how dare you take him out of the team? Chiesa he can play on the left and the right, but there was already 2 places occupied on the left side. And even Jota can play on the left side. That'll be 3 players that are left-sided. The only place Chiesa could play was on the right. Do you remove a man who scored 24 goals and 18 assists for a player who's coming back from a long injury? I didn't think so. But I think there's 4 more games, and I think Chiesa will be showcasing his mafia skills in the next 4 games. Hopefully against Chelsea.
But Salah won the golden boot.
Yeah, but I think if Salah gets a goal, he'll take a seat. He's already got the golden boot in his pocket, man.
Nothing else to prove.
He's already got that.
Looking ahead, Seleckta K, do you think that Liverpool can sort of build a dynasty from here and maybe even dominate European football again?
Yes, I do believe so. And don't forget, last year we didn't spend any money, so we've got a bit of a war chest to spend this year. So I've got full confidence they will get the right players, and we've got the right manager, we've got the right team, which is the most important thing, and everything is set for us to progress, with success. So, may long continue.
Big D,
I'm confident.
Yeah, are you looking at players that you feel the club should target in terms of the transfer market to strengthen even further?
Isak, and Robbo will give it. Isak, I want him in the number 9 position. Isak. Nunes can go now, I want him to go 100%. He
can go to Manchester United. They need a striker.
Yeah, Man U or Newcastle can take him for £1. £1, yeah.
Robbo, any other player that you think?
I tell you what, I think we do need to look at a number 9 position. I like the kid from the French player who's playing in the German league, Etika, I can't pronounce his name. He looks really good. He looks like a finisher and a player. But I want to say, I know we talk about Salah. I want people to open their eyes because I've been telling people from a long time. Ryan Gravenberch, best midfielder in the league. This Rodri talk has gone on long enough now. Kevin De Bruyne is leaving the league.
So I'm to Bruno.
No, Bruno's a brilliant player. I don't care what anybody says. Anybody can hate on Bruno Fernandes is an excellent player. Without him, Man United would probably be relegated. But Ryan Gravenberch, best midfielder, 21 years old. Good luck to all of those teams. McAllister, 24 years old. And Soboslai, 24 years old. Good luck. You got a long wait. Best midfield in the league.
Okay, heard you loud and clear, Robbo. Daddy Ernie, what does it look like for us Man U fans going towards the end of the season?
As far as I'm concerned, Richie, our season done a long time, I don't know why they're making up.
Please allow Daddy Ernie to respond to the question, gentlemen.
Our season has been finished. I can't tell the last time I've watched Manchester United proper. That's how much.
But you're not a fan, Ernie. You're not a fan. You're a pretend fan.
I've been this season, right? But I think we should have given Ten Hag a little bit more time, right? But we didn't. And we got
have mercy.
This new guy in now.
Yes.
We got this new guy in now, and we've got to give him time.
Well, you haven't watched him, Ernie. You haven't watched him.
We can't change the manager. But
why?
No.
Why?
Right Keane want to do it. Right Keane want to turn the manager, Ernie.
Right Keane is all right. Don't worry, Right Keane have enough money in Chelsea when he wants to. Right? And that is what the problem with the club as well. You see all these ex-players who all of a sudden they're managers. Why didn't one of them step up and manage the club?
Not good enough. None of them were good enough. Giggs weren't good enough. Solskjaer weren't good enough. They're not good enough. They're not good enough coaches.
So shut up and make my man get on with the job.
But he's not good enough either.
He might take another 2 seasons, but I've got a feeling he gets in his players and we see what's going on. And, hey, Richie.
Yes, sir.
Win, lose, draw, or relegated. Manchester United for life.
Yes, sir. Yes. Yes. I beg to second that. Who is that laughing?
For life. Dungeon for life.
Richie,
yes.
When Manchester United got relegated.
Before we go, I get a text. From Ghana. They want to know in Jamaica how much fans are bigger fans for Man U or Liverpool in Jamaica.
I would say
Arsenal.
I would say Man U actually has more supporters here. That is what I would say. But I mean, it has been fading somewhat over the past few seasons with what the experience has been like. So that I don't know what it is right now, but I know in the past it has been a whole lot of Man U. But other clubs do have support as well, like Liverpool.
Richie, I know. Arsenal have a lot of support as well.
Arsenal has support. Yeah, man, strong support here for Arsenal.
I was about to say, me and Ernie did do a survey a couple of years ago with a sports journalist in East Africa, and the fan base. Clearly, he said the majority of the fan base in the East. I'm not talking about the West of Africa, like Ghana, Nigeria. We're talking about from Tanzania and the East side was for Arsenal. Arsenal has got a massive fan base. I think they. Arsenal and Chelsea and Man U are way out in front in the opposite way in Africa. So Africa's still repping Arsenal hard. And obviously Man U's got a massive worldwide fan base.
Well,
so
gentlemen,
but in the Caribbean, you don't know which club have the most supporter in the Caribbean.
I think it's Man United. Far.
Yeah, seriously.
Way and above.
Yeah. And you can think what you want to think, Big D. Right?
Oh, Ernie, man. Ernie, you take it too serious, Ernie, man. Come on now, man. I can hear now.
Man United's won 13 Premier Leagues.
Yeah.
They are far more popular. And I think Chelsea would have been coming close. The only one I'm surprised about, I only know one Manchester City fan in England and one Manchester City fan in Jamaica. I think it was Johnny Daly, comedian. That's the only person I know who's Manchester City. And UK won a legendary reggae DJ called Top Cat. I haven't seen none. Any Manchester City fans anywhere in the world?
Yes, there are. One is right here at home. I know one right here at home. But gentlemen, this has been a very exhilarating discussion. I want to thank you, Daddy Ernie. Thank you, Big D, Robbo Ranx, and Seleckta K. Great having all of you together at one time. Congratulations to Liverpool. And what's the word? You'll never walk alone. That is how I close out this segment.
And I think that the Prime Minister is a Liverpool supporter, so big up the Prime Minister still.
Okay.
No, he supports Arsenal. He supports Arsenal.
Okay.
Is it?
Well, he'll call me and tell me for sure.
Minister.
I thought Jamaica Prime Minister may attack.
I don't know about Jamaica.
All right, gentlemen, I'm out of time, but take care. Have a great day. Enough love.
All right, take care.
Right, big up,
Blessings. Congratulations, Liverpool. Congratulations to all the Liverpool fans. You ready to sing? Thousands of people singing the sound of victory.